Academy Awards 2023 ended so well, contrary to last year. The looks of this event are definitely what we were waiting to see more than many other events. As you know, it has been a long time since we've seen nonsense, irrelevant, or disastrous dresses on various red carpets. I know you're fed up as well, but fortunately, it should be said that celebrities and artists did their assignment well and gave a fresh vibe to the Oscars with their relatable garments. Cara Delevingne is the first one I want to talk about. By the way, Cara is one of those who knows how to appear on red carpets and usually knows how to dress in formal events like Cannes or Oscars. But may I say that this look is one of her best ever? A gown from Elisab Fall Winter 21, the combination of one shoulder and high slit, which has a large flower embedded in one side of the dress, gives an entirely satisfying feeling. As expected from Elisab, the gown is layered and sweeps the ground. And well, such a concept is made for Oscars. This gown is made like it has to be worn on the Oscars red carpet. Adding a pocket in the skirt part of the dress is a detail that I believe is functional in the best case, completely in accordance with her personality and style. Well, I don't know if this way of her standing is intentional and she wanted to resemble Angelina Jolie, who stuck out her right leg at the Oscars in 2012 and attracted a lot of attention. Then also the leg out emoji was introduced. However, whether it was done on purpose or not, this comparison was made unconsciously, and to be honest, Cara's look is so strong that I can't say which one is better. Definitely she was one of the best at the Oscars in 2023. The next one is Florence Pugh in a look from Valentino Fall Winter 22. First question, is it enough to just appear dramatic? Of course not. The second question is, does every single detail from makeup and accessories to even the material of the gowns affect the look? Of course yes. What did Flo observe and what did she ignore? She appeared in this wholly dramatic gown with a combination of the mini dress and the eye-catching cape with the sweeping the ground detail and the puffy up shoulder. I'm sorry to say this, but the material gives an H&M vibe. Too many wrinkles draw attention and steal the spotlight of the strong design it has. I mean, the strapless torso with the layered detail engaging together and draping down is totally serving. But when it comes to the cape and the rest of the outfit, so many questions arise in mind. Like, besides the material that is not digestible for me, the pumps matched with it and also the hairdo are controversial. I prefer that the hair didn't stick to her head. And honestly, the only thing that is digestible about these pumps is the black color, which is matched with the mini, and yes, you know already that black is the safest color. The makeup is perfect though. The Tiffany necklace is stunning and her presence was so notable. I guess there would have been some ways to bring the shortcomings to the least. The next one is Rihanna, who attended the Academy Awards red carpet with a look from Alaya. I know it's been a long time since we're used to maternity styles of Rihanna, but an interesting point of this matter is that she's one of those who kinda invented a new definition of maternity styles. This look is somehow one of her first styles from her second pregnancy. A video is already published that I talked about some of her notable styles during her first child's expectation and comprehensively review it. I put the link in the description and also in the card section. Here, she didn't appear with a bare belly. I know it's the Oscars. It's not anticipated other than this. So I believe it's not the best time to consider whether she's gonna go with the same rule as her first pregnancy or not. The stripes professionally attached to each other created a midi skirt, and by looking at it closely, the spaces between them are clearly seen. Then the main fabric is attached to the midi, resulting in a billowing the ground concept. The same material is covering the breast and the straps are holding it from the back. I guess if it was during her first maternity, the torso will be bare. Here, the sheer with the same tone color is covering the body, resulting in a nice formal look. May I mention her hairdo that totally reminds me of a pineapple, which is so cute? She presented a perfect look as a mother who just delivered a baby and was pregnant in a short time again. This body, the fitted garments, and the strong appearance are admirable, to be honest. The combination of her look is perfect, but I hope she wouldn't get stuck in the same style for the coming month. We will wait and see. By the way, ain't this dress, the silhouette, and the color reminding you of Kaja Gerber's outfit to some extent? If yes, make sure to check the video that I put the link in the description and also in the card section. Nicole Kidman is another one who showed up in a costume look from Armani with a stick-out leg. A dazzling look, exactly what is expected for the red carpet of such an event. I love the symmetrical concept of the gown. There is harmony besides this asymmetric design. The long sleeve detail is harmonious with the long draped skirt, while on the other side there is no sleeve to contrast with the thigh-high sleeve. Two big flowers from the front and one from the back with the same tone as the main material are attached to it and is giving the vibe. The sequins attract too much attention. I love it. They've also attached to the dress asymmetrically and created a nice chaotic look to it, and while it's so shiny, it drives so much attention. The only thing I wish was different is the hairdo. I'm even okay with this loose kind of style, but why do I feel like her hair is not neat? It needs to be combed, or it has not been well taken care of. I wish it was a little tidier. But if we overlook this, in terms of styling and the combination of the garment, pumps, and accessories, she was very successful. Ana de Armas is the next one who appeared on the red carpet in a Louis Vuitton look, as expected. Honestly, I don't know who and what I should be disappointed with. It's been a long time since I haven't seen Anna in a perfect look. As long as I remember, the last one that I liked the most was the navy blue suit, which I already talked about it in the monthly review I posted that I will put the link in the description and also in the card section. You know what? This gown is acceptable. Not too stunning to give a heart attack and not too disastrous to forget she's remaining in her comfort zone. But if we consider this choice in a positive way, since she's been attending this year's Oscars with a nomination for her movie The Blonde, she wore a dress resembling Marilyn Monroe's famous dress, which I'm so thankful she didn't borrow the main dress, by the way. All over the garment to the bottom is resembling, and the exception is the lower part where some changes are made and the mermaid silhouette with the layered details created an eye-catching look to it. She could wear this on a mermaid tail premiere as well. All things I mentioned earlier were for this reason that I know that Anna has more potential than this. This dress is beautiful and expensive, but we expect more from Anna, you know? The look that Jessica Chastain showed up with, the combination of the color and every detail of it is perfect, and I will tell you why. She wore this stunning Gucci gown with a contradiction between a black material and the rich embellished silver dress as the main. The upper body has this strapless detail and the deeply plunging neckline with both fabrics made it unique. Also, the ruches around the neckline help to create a perfect torso just suiting her body. Let's not forget to mention the eye-catching necklace she matched with. From the front view, the razzle-dazzle silver column dress is nicely fitted to her and is acceptable for a red carpet. So far, this gown is successful until the train catches the eyes. The first thing that draws attention is the color contradiction it has with the main fabric. Usually the trains that we are used to seeing are matched with the original fabric and are a part of the main dress, or in some cases there is a cape added to the garment sweeping the ground, which is normal if they are made of a different type of fabric. This gown is a combination of a column dress and a train from two different fabrics at the same time, which are seen together. Implementing a design like this can easily cause a flop, but Gucci has been very successful in this case, and Jessica wore it perfectly. I'm personally fond of it. Actually, silver is one of my first thoughts when I think of Jessica's color and style, but it's totally fine. She did the assignment very well. Before starting to talk about Lady Gaga, guys, why do I think she's sad or uncomfortable? Something is wrong, I guess. For the Oscars of this time, Gaga chose to wear a Versace gown from the Fall/Winter 23 collection. The sheer torso contains the stripes and the breast part is covered with the cambra detail. Then the skirt includes the short crotch detail with the belt and the details added to it. Well, personally, I'm not a big fan of low-rise pants and skirts. While this concept is returned again from Y2K and got trend almost in most labels and worn by many celebrities, it's too risky, but with all this, the silhouette, especially with the A-line skirt, suits her well. It's not her best style, but again is digestible. Contrary to the low-rise detail of the gown from the front, it's been going lower from the back. It kinda reminds me of the bombster concept introduced by Alexander McQueen. If we leave aside the discussion of personal taste, I'm glad such a gown is represented. It nicely suits Gaga and there is nothing wrong with the fitting and stuff. But there are some little but notable flaws that I believe could be done in another way so that all people won't compare her look with how Gigi wore it on the Versace runway. Like the heavy makeup could have been a little lighter, the color of lipstick, the hairdo could be changed in a long and loose style so the garment could flourish at its best. Or maybe her standing is like she's avoiding adding something to the dress. All these little kinds of stuff are there to be discussed, but the most astonishing part for me is that we're talking about Lady Gaga, who already knows how to present her best. Still, I guess something's wrong. I would definitely not believe that Gaga doesn't know how to stand. Deepika Padukone is another attendee in a look from Louis Vuitton. This is exactly what I mean when I talk about personal choice. We definitely see a lot of those worn by celebrities at different events during the specific contracts they have with some labels. And in some seldom cases, we reach the point where we say, I wish they stopped wearing X and Y. Undoubtedly, the same thing happened to some of Louis Vuitton styles. But should this blame always be put directly on the brand? Of course not. Maybe only a small part of what a celebrity wears or how they appear on the red carpet is related to the brands. What I'm talking about is a clear example right before our eyes. Deepika. She has appeared so strong that I personally forget any possible not strong look from Louis Vuitton at this moment. A black style head to toe. The combination of long-sleeved off-shoulder with a belt that is fixed on the waist, while the gown is fitted to the bottom, then in the lower part, the mermaid silhouette is implemented and has given a great vibe to the whole look. The balance is perfectly observed, the gloves playing a good complementary to the look, and let's not forget to mention the dazzling Cartier jewelry. I dare to say that this look will definitely be one of the most unforgettable looks of all Oscars eras. Thank you so much for watching this video. What do you think of these outfits? Please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to see more content like this. So, see you soon.